This guy, he's a 19-year-old man. He broke into an Airbnb in Milwaukee. 3 police officers were staying at the. Yeah, so the sheriff said.
Apparently a drunk dude crashed with us last night.
Matt finds this dude laying in a bed in our house.
Dude broke into the house in the middle of the night.
This silly guy found the one Airbnb in all of downtown Milwaukee, Wisconsin, loaded with cops. He woke up in handcuffs.
What if that dude stumbled into a bed with a kid or my wife? I mean, that could have been a different morning, right? Lucky that there's dudes that actually know how to handle that.
He just wanted to crash. I mean,
he was tired, man.
So tired, he's real tired.
I just love that the sheriff's deputies took it upon themselves to make a TikTok.
Like you do.
Right?
I mean, that's what you do nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah. Who cares about our body cams? We've got phones for TikTok.
Well, they were probably, I mean, I don't know why you go to Milwaukee on vacation, but they might have been on vacation, 3 dudes hanging out, or there might have been a convention. They were probably not in uniform.
Or they were on a mission, an assignment.
A secret mission to exotic Milwaukee, crime-ridden Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Hey, Milwaukee has crime and drugs. You never know.
You never know. They may have been undercover.
I'm surprised with the weekend that I had that I don't really have a bingo today.
I mean, I was drunk and embarrassing. I mean, but that's Tuesday. Right. You know,
since I was drunk, I don't remember how I embarrassed myself.
Yay. We're not remembering it. 901-535-9898. It's Memorial Day weekend bingo. If you have a story that is a drunk and embarrassing story, my family found out or police were involved,
you get a bingo. Give us a call. We've discussed for a year now what's going to happen to skyscrapers around the country that will become vacant due to people now working from home because there's no reason to go to work each day.
Okay.
Well, the 100 North Main building downtown Memphis is currently vacant, and it's 38 stories. And I love going into the Sears building was cool to go into.
Right.
I know they found a bunch of tools like in the back of it, like in ground, like when people would return them and they were broken, they would just throw them out there. And I love finding old stuff or just, nostalgic things.
Right.
And in this building, they have found furniture from the revolving rooftop restaurant just left there, as well as remnants from the Shelby County SWAT team training.
Oh, cool. When was the revolving restaurant in operation? Do we know off the top of our heads?
I do not know. 535-9898. Please let us know on our Rick's Powder Coating text line if you know. But any of that stuff, I want it.
I love that old stuff that's just got that retro look. That's just cool stuff, man.
Old pews from churches are really cool. And I love the old like Orpheum chairs.
Yeah.
Or stadium chairs. Baseball stadium, like wooden ones.
We went to Boston several years ago and got a tour of Fenway Park, and they've got a section behind home plate of the original chairs, the original stadium chairs that were put into Fenway Park when it was built in, I don't know, 1735 or whenever it was. It was ridiculous, but they were so old and they just had that look. You just pictured somebody sitting there going, and there's the picture. There he goes around first. I mean, you just felt it. You know what I mean?
I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want my whole house like that. Like, it's not going to be comfortable when you come over to my house because you're going to have to sit in old stadium chairs.
It's not going to be comfortable. We'll have lots to talk about. Have you ever gotten anything out of an old abandoned building?
No, but but we used to go to this old insane asylum.
Ooh.
Yes, in the middle of the night in Alabama.
Yes, I am in.
And the weirdest thing was a jar of peanut butter next to a bunk bed with Star Wars sheets. So someone was staying there. They had cages up top where they would. Yes.
Wow.
It was nuts.
When I was a little kid, I lived in Pope, Mississippi. There was you had to go down this hill and you went around a curve, and in the curve, there was this huge abandoned house. I mean, we were 12 and 13. So obviously we were all up in that house smoking cigarettes and, doing bad kid stuff. And I remember there was a tray, like it was like a tea set. I don't remember what it was called. My mom knew what it was because I took it home and she freaked because apparently it was worth money.
Wow.
And it was the little red glass. It was 4 little cups and a little decanter, a little pitcher. And they were on this mirror. The tray had a mirror on the bottom, and it was all old and dirty. And when I took it home, she was like, "Where'd you find that? That was so good. It was one of the greatest." She loved it. And it's in my brother's house now because she wanted to keep it, and she kept it. Never. She didn't even care that I stole it from an abandoned house. But
well, that's even cooler. Then you have ghosts start walking around and having tea.
Right. Who knows what I brought into the house, Jared? Don't watch a Conjuring movie and then do something like that. I promise you.
Now, I did not realize that this 1 North, the building we're talking about.
Yeah,
100 North Main.
Right.
It was the tallest building in Memphis. It was the UP Bank.
Oh, wow.
You remember that was on the top of it?
Yeah.
Forever?
Yeah.
That's it.
It was the whole building was the bank?
No, it was just on the top. People thought it was the headquarters for UP Bank, but it wasn't. Union Planners, but it wasn't the headquarters. It was just on the top of the building.
God, imagine what a pain in the butt that would have been. I'm going to go to the bank on the 38th floor, downtown Memphis. And all I want to do is cash a check.
So they also, some of these, so this has been like this for a while because I'm looking at pictures from 2016 and there's sheets of paper when you go to a gun range. Those are hanging up.
Wow. From the SWAT team.
Correct.
Wow. That's all kinds of coolness. All kind of coolness.
It really is. 901-535-9898. What's the coolest stuff should we say stolen out of an abandoned place? I mean, these pool tables, these chairs, it's so old and crazy looking.
Would an asbestos museum burn down in the Netherlands? We'll find out in Morning Wood coming up in minutes.
Malay. 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 Yes, the Tennessee Club.
Cory, have you ever gone parasailing?
No, I have not, but I've always wanted to.
I mean, it was fun when I was a kid, but you get older, you realize what you're doing and why. And I remember I was about 15, and my dad went with me because you have to be a certain age. I don't know. You'd think I could go by myself, but I couldn't for some reason. We got down. I was like, that was awesome, wasn't it, Dad? And he's like, didn't see a thing. I hid my face in your hair. Hated every second of it. The things you do for your kids.
Yep. A guy and his wife were parasailing off the coast of Southern California, and the guy videoed it. They couldn't have more opposite reactions. Check this out.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Parasailing, getting it in, babe. Look, smile.
I don't like it at all.
Can't get no better than this. 600 feet in the air. There's Catalina Island right there. Enjoying this vacation. Can't beat it. My wife's over here having a blast. Woo. This is legit.
No, I hate it. Oh my god.
Cold breeze flying in the air. Just chilling. Vacation.
Okay, turn it off, please.
I guess that'll be it.
She's like, I hate it. This is the worst. And he's like, yeah, party.
They're like $350 to go up for 8 minutes.
Really?
And then it's like the longest 8 minutes of your life.
That's crazy, though.
Mornings on the Max with your Morning Wood.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a Virginia woman transform her home into a McDonald's shrine?
Would an asbestos museum burn down in the Netherlands?
Or would a 99-year-old Betty White start her OnlyFans account?
I couldn't wait. I got to join. 901-535-9898. Which one of those headlines is the real headline?
This is Jake. How you doing? This is Jake. I'm sorry. Oh, it's going. How are y'all doing today? Yes, sir. Running rocks. This is not an insane question. For Senseless Bureau, I'm sorry. Man, this is a hard choice between a Betty White. I'll go with the Betty White. Damn. All right. Y'all have a good morning. Bye.
Which Morning Wood headline is the real headline for today? Would a Virginia woman transform her home into a McDonald's shrine?
Would an asbestos museum burn down in the Netherlands?
Or would 99-year-old Betty White start her OnlyFans account? Just let that sink in. 901-535-9898. Hi, who's this?
Jake, how you doing?
Doing all right, Jake. How's your morning going, buddy?
Oh, it's going. How y'all doing today?
Doing pretty good. You working today?
Yes, sir. Running rocks.
Right on. How much is your car payment?
This is not an insane question. Or senseless bureau. I'm sorry.
Which one of those headlines is the real headline, Jake?
Man, this is a hard choice between a Betty White. I'll go with the Betty White.
No.
Come
on, Jay.
Now you're just being gross.
All right. Y'all have a good morning.
You too, buddy. Thanks for calling. No morning wood for Jake. I'm so glad he was wrong.
Right.
A Virginia woman transformed her home into a McDonald's shrine. Is the correct answer?
I don't know if, I said I wanted to get stuff out of vacant buildings and put, old baseball chairs in my house. Is that any different?
I don't know. Collecting things is a huge hobby, as you know. But you might think that Taylor's gone a bit overboard with her love of all things McDonald's. Her and her husband, Adam, have over 100 pieces of McDonald's memorabilia in their house, including toys, a sign taken from an actual McDonald's in the 1970s, walls painted red and yellow, all the jazz, the whole nine. It all started with a random find at a flea market. And, you think her husband's like, oh, not more McDonald's. He started it.
Mm-hmm.
They found a painted glass window. It was a McDonald's painted glass window at a flea market, and he drove 8 hours behind his wife's back to buy it for her so he could surprise her with it. And then it's just gone downhill from there.
It reminded me of something I'm very ashamed of. I took a Coca-Cola.
Here we
I'm
go.
not going to say stole.
Okay.
I borrowed for many years. A Coca-Cola napkin dispenser, one on both sides.
Yeah.
And it's old school.
Yeah.
That's what I get for stealing. Because that started a Coca-Cola obsession.
Yeah, my sister has a Coca-Cola obsession.
Yeah, now it's just there.
She prefers the polar bears.
Oh. Yeah, I like anything that looks old school. I did. Like I don't need it anymore. So it's in one of those boxes in the attic.
It's just junk now.
I need to have a garage sale. Somebody would pay good money for that.
You'd
stuff.
probably become a millionaire if you have as much junk as you say you do, and you had a yard sale. You'd call me one Saturday. You'd be like, "Hey, Cory, I made my million. I'm not coming in on Monday."
The Coca-Cola stuff just put me over the top.
Coming up just after 8 o'clock. I've been waiting all day. We had a weekend challenge. I made Danni say,
I think ride 'em cowboy or get 'em up cowboy, something.
It was ride 'em cowboy.
Okay, yeah, I kind of just did whatever I wanted.
It's fine. As long as you put the effort in, that's all that matters.
I did.
And Danni gave me the word boobula.
Boobula. How'd you do?
To work it into as many situations as possible. I knocked it out of the park.
Oh, really? You think you beat me?
I knocked this out of the park.
Well, we'll let the audience be a judge on this one.
Over the next half hour, hang around. On Friday, before we left for a 3-day weekend, Danny and I gave each other audio challenges in the vein of Jimmy Kimmel having Steph Curry to work words into interviews.
Correct.
Now, the word that I gave Danny was a phrase, ride 'em cowboy.
And apparently I remembered it the first time I said it. And then like the next 8, I forget and change it to get it cowboy. And then the next day I remember to go back. And I didn't even realize I was doing it until I went back and listened to it this morning. So here we are at the lake, and I decide I'm going to hit the carpenter up first.
Then what are you doing?
We got a fire going down there.
Ride 'em, cowboy. Because you want to be a cowboy, baby. Is that it? No. Oh, I know what it is. Is it
She's trying to figure out a song. Remember a song.
Riding Cowboy? Ride 'em, Cowboy?
No.
You're killing her.
Old Town Road?
Yeah, Old Town Road.
That's what I thought.
Where you going?
His friends are here.
No.
Get 'em, Cowboy. Zach, you're over there going, get him, cowboy, get him, cowboy.
What do you mean getting it? What?
I don't know, is that what you doing over there?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Oh, I was saying, get it, cowboy. And it made the music stop.
You totally screwed that up. Yeah.
So that's really all I got at the lake because somebody decided to make it December on Saturday.
What happened there?
It was so cold. I was in no mood to get any cowboy anywhere. I was like, this sucks. I'll just do puzzles all day. So now I go to my parents' house for a barbecue, and we start off with Mom here.
That chicken looks good, Mom. You got to put the barbecue sauce on? And then ride him, cowboy. Nothing. She just kept walking away.
Nothing.
Like I never said ride him, cowboy.
Your mom is not playing your reindeer games.
No, that's why I knew when you said it, when you gave me Ride 'em Cowboy. I was like, this is like natural for me. People just look at me and go, like I've got, a tick and I just spout out words. So this one is great. Now, this one's my 14-year-old and 17-year-old niece and nephew. And he was surfing this weekend behind the boat. That's a new thing to do. Instead of skiing, you surf behind a surf boat.
Okay.
Okay. It's pretty. So I'm trying to talk to him. And then my mom starts in on the cowboy. And then my dad starts. It just snowballs. Here we go.
I mean, all that video was missing was ride him, cowboy. Grant, when you're surfing behind that boat, you go ride it, cowboy. So what you saying now?
Yeah, you move down there.
I really don't say anything at all.
You don't say anything at all?
Don't say anything.
Well, ride it, cowboy's pretty good. Focus, okay. Ride it, cowboy works.
I'll say that next time.
What are you gonna say? What? Let me hear you say it.
I don't know what you said.
Ride it, cowboy.
Now I'm just trying to get other people to say it.
Let me hear you say it.
I'll say it for when it happens.
Hey, douchebag.
Did you say it?
You did. Well, Papa, you say it.
Ride cowboy.
There it is.
And why are you saying that? Just because.
It's gotta be cool. We're teaching him how to be cool, but he ain't accepting any recommendation.
Teaching him how to be cool.
It's around the girls that are riding cowboy girls.
What?
What do you mean? The ones you just met from Collierville. Aren't they from
Oh, country?
country?
I thought you meant a whore.
Oh, no.
So my mom says, Delaney's the one who should be saying riding cowboys. And I was like, what? But apparently she just hung out and met some cowboyish kind of people. But I thought she was trying to call my niece up. Anyway. And finally, the biggest problem I have with my phone and why I can't ever do things is because my kids always take it. So this is pretty much how it ends.
You sit there and ride him, cowboy.
I said, I know. I'm very sorry.
You want to use my phone? Hold on. Are you going to ride him, cowboy? You going to ride him, cowboy? Are you going to ride him, cowboy? You can use my phone if you're going to ride him, cowboy.
Say it louder.
Ride Ride 'em, cowboy.
Ride 'em, cowboy.
Ride 'em, cowboy.
What's that?
That means you can use my phone if you use that code word.
Ride 'em, cowboy.
I just took the mission or the challenge into how many times you can get other people to say it. So that's where I went because I just, it was too easy for me. And then I remembered what your challenge was, so I just thought I'd throw. I was getting so good at mine. I was like, I'll do Cory's challenge too.
Why not just do them both? My word is boobula.
Is it boobula?
Boba.
Boba. What's boobula?
I don't know.
Boobula. Oh, that's boba, not boobula.
So I got like 3 of yours already in there. I didn't count mine up, but there's quite a few, I would say.
And a lot of them. Nicely done.
And you get 2 points if you get somebody else to say it?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
You think you got me beat?
I'm not by number.
Okay.
But situationally.
By
I think
content.
I do. Yeah. So my word was boobula, and we'll go into my challenge here in about 10 minutes. It was the Memorial Day weekend challenge. We heard Danny Bruns working Ride 'em Cowboy like 944 times.
That's right. Your challenge is Boobula. Is that right?
Yeah,
Boobula?
that's what you gave me on Friday.
It's an Australian bird.
It doesn't sound like an Australian bird
at all.
So I walked in when I got home on Friday and immediately went to Avery with Boobula.
Hey, your mom needs to borrow your Boobula.
Mom, what I love?
Your Boobula.
No.
No, go. No, really. She's serious. She's in the bathroom. She needs to borrow your Boobula.
What the freak is a boobula?
Or you're gonna have to ask her.
No. She'll live.
So that was the first incident of Boobula.
That's fantastic. Oh, you're so creative. I love it.
So then I had Avery with me all weekend. And she is, I guess, my partner in Boobula.
So did she figure it out or did you tell her?
I ended up telling her.
Right. There's always one you got to let in because it's funnier when there's someone there to do it with you.
So then I just kind of just yelled it.
My product line is called Boobula International.
Okay, who are you around at this point?
That's the guy laughing is my buddy James. That was Saturday. The days all ran together. That was Sunday. We were playing this game called Smartass. And I'll get to it in a minute.
Okay.
So I then go to Kroger and go into the produce department.
Excuse me, bud. Do you guys have any Boobula? Who? Boobula? My wife said it was like a root, like a rutabaga, but different.
That name doesn't ring a bell. That's that big guy.
Okay, thank you. You said it. Do you guys have any Boobula?
Oh my God.
What?
Boobula?
Boobula?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what that is.
Why would she tell me to get it? Okay, thank you, bud. No, I don't even know. That may be what it is.
Arugula. That's what I was thinking.
All right. I guess that's what it is.
Did you?
They brought me a thing of arugula.
That's exactly where my brain went. But man, you got balls. I would not be able to do that. That is fantastic. You already win, and we're not even halfway done.
So we get
Oh,
back.
hold on. Did you have to buy the arugula now?
I walked I went up toward the meat department and went back and then just kind of dumped it off with the chicken. Then Saturday we're all playing this game, and you know me, I stop recording too soon.
Yes, he does it every day.
So here is when I stopped recording too soon during a game of Smartass.
I can be performed alone or in a group.
Boobula.
No. I can be choreographed or improvisational.
Boobula.
No, you already got it wrong.
You're out. I usually require special shoes.
Clogging.
Boobula.
You're out.
When my performers dance
Is that what that's
off,
called?
I'm especially
Boobula.
fun.
Boobula.
With the initials TD. So it's so easy. It's right in y'all's face.
And you heard Charlotte, my daughter-in-law, right at the end of that.
You cut it off, actually, I think, right in time.
She said, "What the blank are you talking about Boobula all the time for?" Is what she said. What even the hell is that?
Boobula. Boobula. You sound like you've had a few too.
I know. Yeah. I had been drinking. Then I dropped this one on him.
Hey, James, what do you call a voluptuous vampire? Count Boobula.
Look at the time. It is time for me to go.
I've got one more, and you're gonna love this. And I don't know if I should play it now or if we should take the break and then play it.
All right, take a break. Let's come back to it.
I convinced a pregnant woman that Boobula was something she needed for the baby.
This is great.
Coming up next. Boobula. So we had these audio challenges over the weekend. Danni was very clever with how she worked in Ride 'em Cowboy.
Not nearly as clever as you. Like, I just had to yell it like I was drunk all the time.
My product line is called Boobula International.
And you had Boobula, and you've done quite a few, but you went to Kroger and asked for produce called Boobula. You have asked your daughter to tell her that her mother needs to borrow her Boobula. You are much more creative than I was.
So Aaron's girlfriend, her name is Danielle too. Danielle is pregnant and it is her first child. And as you know, having had kids before she's 22 or 23. So she will believe anything. She will believe anything about the baby because she's her first kid. She don't know nothing about it. Never even worried about being pregnant before. So it made her an easy target.
Oh, there it is. Are you familiar with the Boobula technique?
Oh my God.
The Boobula technique. Has your doctor not said anything about it?
No. I need to know. Tell me. You're leaving me hanging here. I think I have heard of it.
What do you think it is? Well, hold on. What do you
bottle
think
on your titty.
What is the little thing called? The
breast pump?
The feeding thingy, the feeding tube. A tube. Two, but
Boobula two.
goes from the top.
You're just trying to throw
What are you
Boobula at
talking
everything today.
about?
I'm telling you.
No.
People that were playing that damn game. Now with it's Boobula, Boobula, and yelled that like 15 times like it was an actual word.
Have we gotten to the convincing part?
That was it.
Okay, who's saying the boobula at the game?
That's my daughter-in-law, Charlotte.
So
Charlotte won the challenge. I mean, she wasn't putting up with it anymore. She was so tired of hearing that word.
So did everybody catch on to what you were doing?
I don't know if they caught on to the fact that I was recording it, but they knew I wouldn't. They knew I wasn't letting it go.
Well, because I can hear Margot laugh. I hear everybody start laughing.
Right.
When you say it again. So like it's like, oh man, here he goes again.
I've been shoving boobula down their throat for like 4 hours.
I never got anybody to catch on to mine, which I can't believe because that you gave me an easy one.
Yeah, I won't.
You keep saying boobula, people are gonna catch on.
I did not make it a challenging enough challenge.
No, but you would have won anyway.
I won't make that mistake again.
Well, we're gonna have meeting day challenges now.
We're gonna do a challenge every day.
Yeah, why not? Well, Tuesdays is just like meeting day for us, and we have meeting after meeting after meeting. And there's one meeting that we're both in. Every Tuesday we have a promotions meeting.
That's where we think up the great contests you guys play on 98.1 The Max.
And how we're gonna get places. So starting today, we will be set with a challenge for both of us to complete during the meeting.
All right.
Today is National Say Something Nice Day. You think you can do that?
You're not going to make me say something nice to people, to these people, are you?
Well,
like, what am I going to say nice to Ross?
Exactly. But I mean, we'll know it's not true. So just, put your acting hat on.
That's so mean to say nice things that aren't true.
It's going to be hard to say something nice to Ross today because it's going to be the first time he's going to walk through that door. We're all fully vaccinated and we've all sat our quarantine home. So we're all in the studio today.
I love that.
Oh,
I love that.
I hate it. For some reason, I've realized how much I hate people the last 15 months. Like, I hate them. Like, just get away out of my space.
You need to get one of them big bubble things.
Right? And just, like, stay.
Like, get you a Karate Kid shower curtain uniform, costume, and have it, around you.
And for someone that can't handle having a lot of people around me.
You have a lot of people around you.
I stayed at a lake house for 3 days with 21 people in 4 bedrooms.
And how many bathrooms?
2. Yeah.
That's roughly 11 people per bathroom. Not all at once, I should hope.
Yeah. I mean, saying I just don't like the water is an excuse.
Hey, I got a joke for you, Danny.
What?
Hey, James, what do you call a voluptuous vampire? Count Boobula.
Have you heard anyone talking about building a third bridge across the Mississippi?
I have not until you mentioned it.
The movement to build a third bridge to Memphis over the Mississippi River is picking up some momentum. While we wait for the Hernando de Soto Bridge, also known as the New Bridge, to be repaired, they are talking about making a third bridge.
A third bridge? Where? Do they say where in the article? I didn't read the article.
Not really, no. But what my biggest concern here is, what will we call that bridge?
All right, we got old bridge, we got new bridge. So we have to go with new bridge.
New
bridge.
The new bridge. Well, that would make sense for us in the Mid-South.
We should get it sponsored. Like the Regions Bank, Mississippi River Bridge. That's what they do with sports stadiums.
Why not?
The Reliant Bridge.
I think that's a very good idea.
And we could name the old bridge. It's got that M on it. We could be the McDonald's Bridge over the Mississippi River.
It's really not a bad idea. Think of how many times we say the bridge.
Right. And if you say, the Planet Fitness Mississippi River Bridge, that's a lot of.
But you wouldn't even have to say Mississippi River. You say the Planet Fitness Bridge.
Yeah. Just and then we make some money. But then the question comes down to who gets the money, Tennessee or Arkansas. Well, I guess you split it down the middle.
Right. If you can say the Guaranteed Rate Lock Stadium,
right.
I think you could say just about anything of the bridge.
Rocket Mortgage Bridge.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
I don't either. We should sponsor the 98 The Max Bridge.
But I guess there's that much traffic. And, Frazier's getting built up now. We've got the Amazon. Amazon's over there.
Yeah, the Amazon plant. There is an Amazon plant over there.
Nike. And now Ampro. They've all invested millions of dollars into their facilities over in Frazier. So this is going to help, or this is going to cause more traffic.
So we need to know. So you're saying it supports another new bridge?
I'm all for it.
I love it. There it is, right there. Another new bridge.
Another new bridge. I like it. And then when one cracks, we don't have to hold up traffic.
We just reroute it to another new bridge.
Another new bridge.
Use the old bridge. Use another new bridge. The new bridge and another new. See, we solve problems here, Danny. That's what we do. We solve problems.
But this could be, years and years. We may not even be around when another new bridge is built.
We may not be around when the new bridge is repaired. They're going to reopen it, and our kids are going to be 80 years old.
They're going to say, "Why do you call the new bridge the one that keeps getting broken new? How long is new? When do you stop?"
Somebody texted in on the Rick's Powder Cutting text line, most recent bridge.
Most recent. I love that. But what if you're new to town? If you don't know the history?
It's still the most. Why are people? I remember when I moved here, I was like, why are they calling it the new bridge? Oh, wait a minute, because it's newer than the old one. Duh. So most recent bridge would work pretty well.
It would, which it doesn't make sense. The new bridge and the old bridge. If you're new to town, you don't know what's new and what's old.
Right. You don't know the difference.
And we're like, all right, you're gonna take the new bridge, and they're probably looking at you like, okay.
Which
is that? Is that what I put in my Google Maps? New bridge.
Oh, that's awesome. At Millington, where 385 dead ends at 51 is where they're talking about building the most recent bridge, according to John in Munford.
Oh, wow. Well, that makes sense.
That's actually a pretty good spot.
There's no way that something in Memphis would make sense.
Only once.
The Only Once Bridge?
The Only Once. They'll change the name of the I-40 bridge to the Good Luck Bridge.
Okay, so is the I-40 bridge the new bridge, which is also the Hernando
de Soto
Bridge?
That's the Good Luck Bridge. Because good luck getting across it.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I may have an idea for your bridge. If you go to the 40 around, like you're getting off at Highway 51, there's a billboard, or not really a billboard. There's like a little stand down there at one of the on ramps for where they were going to put the bridge in. It's now got paperwork on it. Never had paperwork on it before. They're going to. This is Al. You know, one of y'all's listeners. I used to work at a concrete company, and I haven't heard anything from them yet, but somebody's bidding on it. So it'll either be out there at 385 where they put it through the farmer's land, or it'll be right there at the exit for the 51 highway. I like the new bridge. Yep. See y'all later. Rock on.
So the new bridge that has a crack in it, that's also the Hernando de Soto Bridge, also known as the I-40 bridge, has a little brother, the old bridge.
or is it granddad who's starting to shrink a little bit?
It could be. But it sounds like he's getting a little sister.
Yeah, people there are rumblings of another new bridge. Good morning.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Not a lot, man. What's happening?
I may have an idea for your bridge.
Okay, go ahead.
If you go to the 40 around, like you're getting off at Highway 51,
Yeah.
there's a billboard, or not really a billboard. There's like a little stand down there at one of the on-ramps for where they were going to put the bridge in. It's now got paperwork on it. Never had paperwork on it before.
Oh, wow. So this might actually happen.
They're going to. This is Al, one of y'all's listeners.
Yeah, man.
Big Al.
I used to work at a concrete company, and I haven't heard anything from them yet, but somebody's bidding on it.
He's telling us.
Wow, so crazy.
Yeah, secret.
So it'll either be out there at 385 where they put it through the farmer's land, or it'll be right there at the exit for the 51 highway.
And what should we call this bridge?
I like the new bridge.
Works for me. I mean, why not?
It's easy. The new bridge.
New.
New
The
squared.
New bridge. New bridge. New.
I like another new bridge.
New bridge.
Or the most recent bridge.
Most recent is a good one. Let's see. I don't know who this is, but they texted in new bridge. The St. Jude of Memphis Bridge benefits go directly to St. Jude during Ronald McDonald House fundraising. All proceeds to benefit the house. Pretty good idea, but
it's not a toll bridge.
If it's a toll bridge, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Let's use the money for the kids.
But okay, so make one a toll bridge. That we're gonna be backed up on the other two bridges. There's no reason to have a third bridge. If you're gonna...
Nobody will be at that bridge. Ain't nobody giving a quarter to go through there.
Well, here's the good thing about the new bridge. If you like the name, the new bridge, or if you like the name, another new bridge, or the most recent bridge, if we, stay par for the course here, there will be 4 names for the bridge. So you'll like one of them.
Yeah, they all got 4 names anyway.
Right. So if one doesn't tickle your fancy, one of them will.
Barry said Bridgebula.
Bridgebula.
That's a good one.
I say ride 'em, cowboy.
The Ride 'em Cowboy Bridge. I love it.